Hey gamers, and welcome back to a new episode of my Human Frost Mage leveling series. Today we will continue our questing here in Hallowfall with the quest Gone with the Wind. Gone with the wind, my darling. Gone with the Sin was the song. Alrighty. So we're searching for some pages of the journal. I forgot her name. How was it called? Sophietta's journal work that she had to turn in order to become a airship captain, as far as I remember. So let's quickly forget to use my ice barrier. That's always a good start. Okay. Oh, there's one. Also, I think the thingy things can drop one. As far as it looks, at least. I want to get a big glacial spike out of here. I'm not really dealing damage. That's probably because I'm only wielding a 320 weapon. But I won't get another weapon if I don't... I won't get another one. What is wrong with me in the last few days, man? It's like something simply destroyed my ability to speak in basically every language that I'm actually speaking. I'm currently learning a little bit of Portuguese, and boy, oh boy, I tell you, that was a little bit of a struggle the last few days. I had a little test. I mean, it wasn't really a test. It was a bit of a harder lesson using a Duolingo. And by a harder lesson, I mean it was the first time that I had to write some words without me having them written in front of me. Up until now, it was only talk to the phone, see if you can put the words in the right order and all that stuff. So pretty basic stuff that really wasn't that big of a challenge, at least for me. I don't know. It's pretty easy to learn the first few things when you have a little bit of understanding of like Spanish or French or whatever. Oh, I just was absent-minded here. And this was the first lesson where I thought, oh, dude, I could have performed better if I just tried to memorize the spelling of the words. And that's what I'm going to do from now on. I may or may not have taken it a little bit too lightly. Okay, I'm starting to do a little bit of damage. I just tried to my frost rotation on my, let's say on my big mage, because she is a 650 item level, and I've only played her as fire. I got some normal mode liberation of undermine gear on her, so nothing really special. And I did it around about 2 million DPS. Sim-wise, I should be doing like 2.6 million with Bloodlust, with all raid buffs, and I'm not too turned off by that. So with that practice here, okay, shifting power is on Shift Q right here. On her, I do have it on 3, but on 3 is my mirror image. But mirror image is more of a defensive than a offensive, so Probably should put it up here and go with this one. Also, I do have Spell Steal on her, which I don't have here. Gain a shield that absorbs 6% of your maximum health for 15 seconds after your blink. That's a... I don't know, Spell Steal is kind of cool, but I only see some applications for it in PvP situations, which I'm not the biggest fan of, to be honest. Alright, Sophietta. I collected your stained and tattered pages. I hope you found all the pages, Yennever.
Find joy in the flame's light.
I really wish this looked better. I'm honestly ashamed to turn it in. If Headmaster Finch will even let me. But we have to try. The ideas are all that matters, and they're still true.
We're all down here together.
Do I get something? No, I do not get anything. Too bad. Great work gathering these up. I found a few blowing around up here, so I think we've got all the pages. Let's get this to Headmaster Finch. He's probably in the classroom. I sure hope he accepts it. He says he doesn't accept late work, but there were a lot of extenuating circumstances at play here. And if he doesn't, I'll be reporting to Edwin as my captain. I'm not sure I could do that after what's happened. Yeah, that's probably a crappy situation. Got it. Okay. Let's see. What's this? Okay, that's nothing. Do I have some professions? I do not have any professions. What professions could I actually get on this guy? Let's see. Mr. Finch, I'm sorry for the delay, but I've got my final report for you. I'm sorry, Sophietta, I can't accept this. The deadline was over. I'm sure we have a reason, but I'm starting making exceptions to the policy of late work. How can I draw the line for other students? But other student took my report, and I'm sorry, Sophietta, but I have to follow the rules. I've said consistency is the only way to ensure things are fair. I mean, what did you expect, Sophietta? Have you been at school at any point of your life? Teachers don't give a crap about you. They only do what they see, and they only care about what they see, and everything that happens behind their backs is completely non-existent to them. Yeah. Bad memories there coming up. Bad memories there. Okay.
We burn brightly together.
I can't believe Headmaster Finch wouldn't take my report. We have to keep trying. We'll get through to him.
Belladar, shine on you.
We can go to his house and talk to him there. How about we simply set this guy ablaze? Sorry. Oh, I'm not a fire mage anymore. How about we grease this guy? Wait, this is his house? Dude. Sophietta? Headmaster Finch, sorry to bother you at home, but... What is it, Sophietta? It must be important for you to come here outside of class. Actually, I'm not sorry. I know you want to be fair, but this situation is not right. Edwin took my report and kept me from turning it in. Accepting my report would be the way to restore fairness. That's a strong accusation to make against a fellow student. Do you have any proof, any witnesses? Edwin admitted it to Yennever. I see, that does complicate things. Let me discuss this with your outsider friend here and see what she thinks. Alright. Dude, she's right, Edwin is a dick. I'd really benefit from your perspective, Yennever. On one hand, rules are rules. To protect fairness, I don't bend or break them. Yet Sophietta is one of the best students I've seen in years and would make a great captain. If I start making exceptions, how can I be sure I'm doing the right thing? What do you think is the right outcome here? It would be fair to accept Sophietta's report. Once you start making exceptions, the system becomes unfair. You shouldn't accept late work, but Edwin shouldn't benefit. Ah, that's a... I mean, my conscience says, of course, accept Sophietta's work. This dick just scattered her work around the all over the place and tried to steal it for himself. But that's a. This, on the other hand, creates some cases other people that can rely on. I mean, you already also accepted Sophietta's report, and but I'm here for Sophietta, so I think yeah, come on, Sophietta. I've just discussed this with Yennever and come to a decision. Finch says, you've done so well in all of work so far that I accept your report. You'll be our next airship captain. Edwin is next behind you, and Jaina Scraped Dyke is close behind him. Yennefer pressured me that if I accept your late report, I am not being unfair. Thank you, Headmaster Finch, for doing that. We will all do our best to make Lightspark proud. I know you will fulfill your duty with excellence. Everything you've done in your time here tells me that.
Outsiders are a welcome
boy, that was a mouthful to read all of this dialogue here. I hope in future expansions like Midnight or Last Titan, at some point, they will have this kind of stuff fully voiced. Would be absolutely amazing. I mean, there are already add-ons that, especially for classics, for a classic setting, that I'm just sitting on my board in classic settings that read your text for you. Well, this could be a bit of a solution, but I don't think that will be a good solution, because people will say, that's only AI voice, and just hire some other people, a billion-dollar company. They're not wrong. They're not wrong, don't get me wrong, but no. I'd rather have that AI voice than not at all. This was kind of stressful, to be honest. Okay, Sophietta has been a phenomenal student. Honestly, I'm too close to the situation to make that decision without bias, but it was too nuanced to reject without consideration. As an outsider, I know your decision wasn't colored by months spent with the students, so I could trust your judgment. I appreciate your help in resolving the situation, Yennefer.
If the shadows find you, call.
This has been a long day, Headmaster Finch. I'm going to head to dinner and leave you to yours. Of course, thank you, Sophietta. Thank you for your help, Yennefer. Yeah, you're welcome. Do I have this already? I already have this. So I must have completed this quest line at some point. Okay, here's a status report quest. Let's see. It should be over here some. Yeah, it's basically where we started. Oh, I could get a nice headpiece. And I don't have a nice headpiece. And this is a neck piece, and that, I don't know, man. I could use a nice weapon. Is there a weapon anywhere on the map? Oh, here it is. It's only an offhand. Damn it. Okay, let's see what the status report is telling us. Where is it? Okay, that's the Delver's Call. That's another Delver's Call. Shouldn't. It's probably further in there. Oh, right here. Nice. Captain Trueflame.
Sacred flame, guide your way.
Airships give the Arathi army command of the skies, but roads are the lifeblood of empires. My scouts protect and light the passageways of Hellowfall for our citizens. One such patrol has been laid to report their walk of the Eastern Road. Seek my missing scouts by the side of smoke or flame. Arathi soldiers know better than to linger in the dark.
Stay alert.
Alright, let's see where this takes me. This also takes me in the vicinity of the world quest. I like that. Okay, let's...
Trade has overwhelmed our airships, but the road to the Coreway is treacherous.
I think that they will send me right into the mire here, where I do have the world quest open, so that's a good idea. Status support.
When the star shifts,
Scout Wacehelm does not meet your gaze.
For the Empire.
seek the
May the
lost.
shadows pass you by.
Guard our ways, repel the dark. Civilize this twisted land, all in the name of our empire. This is the mission of the Arathi army. A mission I can heed no longer, I'm afraid. I won't go back into the dark. Not after what I've seen. If Mavis or any of my other companions survive, they must crave the mercy of a swift death. And I left them to their terror. Tell Captain Trueflame her scouts died in darkness. One and all.
Always be prepared.
Yeah, that's just what I'm looking for. Basically an excuse to... Well, let's get this in here. Also, I already forgot again that I have to use my ice barrier, frost barrier, ice barrier. Honestly, I like this. Not really a one-shot, but still strong enough. Okay, they're fungal infestor. And the fungal infestor guards one of the trolls. Jump, jump. Okay, are you dead? Yeah, you're dead. Oh boy. That was not good whatsoever. So, Mavis Compass. Let's use the recuperate skill. Okay, I will just continue exploring this area until I have the world quest done. I won't say no to a big item upgrade. Okay, that's fun. That's really fun. I don't think that Mage is a class that I could possibly main. I'm a melee player at heart. Or a tank player, for all that matters. But honestly, Mage is quite fun. Out of the range that I've played recently, Mage is probably the best. Maybe second to Beast Mastery Hunter, because I really like the concept of Beast Mastery. On the other hand, Beast Mastery has some huge issues with red. It feels like the threat that my pets generate through Beast Cleave and all that stuff. Beast Cleave and Beast... what's it called? Whatever. Kill command. What is the name of this, of a talent that makes kill command an AoE? Beast Cleave, no, Beast Cleave is the base talent, and Kill Cleave? I think it's Kill Cleave. The thing is, the threat that is generated from the Kill Cleave of my pets is probably not transferred to the pet, but to myself as hunter. So I hop into a fight, send in my pets, use multi-shot to activate Beast Cleave,
The creatures along the
and
path are
everything
quelled.
that my
Our
pets do
caravans are now able
should
to
actually
ascend to the
every damage they
Earth.
should they do that should account to their own threat, but it does not. It accounts to my threat. But I've read in the forums that this bug has persisted for since the beginning of the War Within, for nearly a year now, which is crazy. It really boggles my mind that this could exist for such a long time in the game without being fixed. Whereas other problems, other bugs are fixed kind of immediately, but not this one. Okay, I see I'm already at my 20 minutes recording time. Oh, nice crown there. And I will continue questing here in the next episode, but for today I am done with this leveling episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like over there. And as always, have a beautiful day today. Until next time, bye gamers.